I just finished reading The Game of Desire by Shan Boodram, and I want to talk to you all about it. If you don't know who Shan Boodram is, she's a sexologist and sex educator that I deeply, deeply admire. And this is the first book I've read of hers. I know that she has another one, but I haven't read that one yet. This is the only one I've read so far, The Game of Desire. So, in this book, she takes 6 women on an experiment where she teaches them the art of seduction, how to date. These women have pretty much reached a point in their lives where they've given up on dating, they're not good at it, they haven't had much luck finding a mate that they feel really great about. So Shan Boodram takes them on a journey of several phases where they get to learn how to dress, how to act, how to flirt, how to show up to sexual and intimate relationships in a way that feels empowered and that puts them in the driver's seat versus the person that they're dating. Now, I'm going to tell you the critiques I have on this experiment that kind of made me feel some type of way, and then I'll tell you what I really, really appreciated about it. The only critique that I have is that, and it's funny actually, one of the women actually dropped out of the experience because of the same thing that I was thinking, is that it was a lot of deep self-reflection that could feel really, really daunting if you're in a place where you're trying to change yourself. And you can feel really criticized, right? One of the women dropped off because she felt like it was too much criticism to the point where it just became too much for her, right? But at the same time, even though that is a critique that I also had, I also feel like it's so incredibly important to go on a journey where you look at yourself in the mirror and look at some really hard truths about the things that you're doing and the person that you are. And that's actually a journey that I've been on the last few months. I mean, it's a never-ending journey, to be honest, but the last few months, especially since getting into a committed relationship, I've been looking at some really hard truths in myself. So I really resonated with the women in this group, having to really look in the mirror and figure out, okay, what are the things that I'm doing wrong and how can I improve myself, right? The things that I really appreciate about this book is that it really highlights how the art of seduction, how like flirting, showing up, the way that you dress, the way that you attract somebody is really a learned skill. It's not something that you're born with, it's something that you cultivate, right, through practice and understanding. So if you're in a place where you want to learn the art of seduction, if you're in a place where you want to understand how you can attract a mate and actually have research-based practices and skills that can support you with that, I highly recommend The Game of Desire, especially if you're a woman. I also recommend it to men though. I think it's important for men to understand the challenges that women go through, especially heterosexual cisgender women go through in this dating world. I mean, it's absolutely daunting. So anyways, highly recommend it. Thank you, Shan Boodram, for this book, and I can't wait to read the other one.